Well, good Saturday morning to you. Today we're going to read Psalm 132. Remember, O Lord, in David's favor, all the hardships he endured, how he swore to the Lord and vowed to the Mighty One of Jacob, I will not enter my house or get into my bed. I will not give sleep to my eyes or slumber to my eyelids until I find a place for the Lord, a dwelling place for the Mighty One of Jacob. Behold, we heard of it in Ephrathah. We found it in the fields of Jaar. Let us go to his dwelling place. Let us worship at his footstool. Arise, O Lord, and go to your resting place, you and the ark of your might. Let your priests be clothed with righteousness, and let your saints shout for joy. For the sake of your servant David, do not turn away the face of your anointed one. The Lord swore to David a sure oath from which he will not turn back. One of the sons of your body I will set on your throne. If your sons keep my covenant and my testimonies that I shall teach them, their sons also shall sit on your throne forever. For the Lord has chosen Zion. He has desired it for his dwelling place. This is my resting place forever. Here I will dwell, for I have desired it. I will abundantly bless her provisions. I will satisfy her poor with bread. Her priests I will clothe with salvation, and her saints will shout for joy. There I will make a horn to sprout for David. I have prepared a lamp for my anointed. His enemies I will clothe with shame, but on him his crown will shine. So this psalm is sort of in praise of King David and his memory. It is also a psalm that is filled with allusions to the coming Messiah. Let's just flip through and look at a couple of those. He says that, first of all, David says, I won't rest, I won't sleep until I find a place for the Lord. And of course, God told him, no, you don't build a temple. So, Solomon built the temple. But anyway, he says, we heard of it in Ephrathah, which is another word for Bethlehem. And in Matthew, I think it is, we hear Bethlehem of Ephrathah mentioned. Don't turn away the face of your anointed one. And that anointed one is in Greek, Christos, which is where we get Christ, and in Hebrew it's Messiah. So there's a reference. One of the sons of your body I will set on your throne. Well, yes, he did. His dynasty lasted several generations, but we're really talking about the Davidic messianic promise that King David's descendant will reign forever. This is my resting place forever. I will make it a great place. Her saints will shout for joy, and there I will make a horn to sprout for David. So there's another reference of one of his descendants sprouting up. I will prepare a lamp for my anointed. So all through here we see hints about Jesus coming, hints that God will be faithful to his promise, and hints that the promises that God made to David will be fulfilled one way or the other. And so in those hints we read about things that we associate with Jesus. So that's a good psalm, and it's one that they would have sung as they climbed the hill, marched up toward the temple for the festival. And so that's another reminder of God's promises and God's covenant and God's faithfulness. And I hope that you find God faithful in your life today. He will be faithful. Sometimes it's a matter of aligning our priorities with his and getting it straight, but nonetheless, God is faithful. Have a great Saturday. It's a rainy day here, but have a great Saturday, and we will see you on Monday.